954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
You're now listening to INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio.
Good morning, afternoon, and good evening. And welcome to today's show on INCRadio United Kingdom. I am Chris Bawado, and I am joined today by
Erica Celestina will be your hosts for today.
Where are we? We are broadcasting live, right?
Yes, we are. And guess where we're at right now?
Somewhere down near the New Forest. Where specifically?
In South Coast. Yes, we're in the South Coast. I'm going to say Bournemouth because that's the closest city.
The only reason I say that is because we had a detour.
Yes. So, fun fact. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so yes, we are broadcasting live from Bournemouth here in the Ecclesiastical District of Britain South. And also, fun fact is that we came from here originally.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
I'm from South London. No, but it's a beautiful part of the world. Myself and my family, Sister Cheryl, and the kids who are performing, because it is actually the Songs of Salvation Book Club Edition finals, as well as the CWS talent competition that's going to be conducted. So there's a lot happening today. You're going to see it firsthand because we've got a couple of live snippets from people. Your sister, right?
Yes, Erin is going to join us later to give us some updates regarding the activities that are going like literally right now. Right now.
Behind the scenes.
And we're so excited. But of course, like, you know, it's not just us talking today, right?
No.
And we're so excited because, of course, you know that we have the team live chat there. So we already want to greet everyone who's tuned in to INCRadio United Kingdom right now. And please feel free to drop your comments, greetings, and we'll be reading them later on. This is a promise because last time we had less time to read them. So we said, okay, next time we're going to read them definitely. So, okay, Chris?
Make sure that you let us know specifically also where you're from.
Yes.
We always like to see how far this channel or this program is able to reach. I think the furthest that we're able to reach so far is Brother Jay over in Australia. So maybe we can get some people from America, from Europe, from Philippines, obviously.
And also because we have the two activities going on, the CWS Talent Showcase and the Songs of Salvation Booklet Edition, you know, you can also cheer there too. And let us know what you think of the performances and what you think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of energy here already, yes. Right? And it's so nice because this is another district event, and there's so many brethren who've traveled afar just to get to this venue.
I know, but of course, as much as these are musical activities, you won't hear us sing.
Definitely not me.
Not me. We're excited to see the brethren performing as well. But as mentioned, it's not just going to be us today, right, Chris? Because we have our guest, Lani. Come here. We're having. There you go. This is how you know it's live.
Hello po from the congregation of Battersea, Cluster 4.
Who are you?
I'm Sister Lani King from Battersea.
She's actually one of our original supporting fans.
She's always
fan, right?
tuning in to INCRadio United
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
One of the first comment.
Exactly.
Always.
Nice
That's my always duty every Sunday.
Yes.
And since Sister Cheryl always send me the link, I straight away do the message and greeting for everyone. I love INC Radio.
We love you
I
too.
love
We
it. I love
you
it.
too.
I love it.
And you already mentioned that you come from Battersea, which is cluster, what
Cluster 4.
Cluster 4.
Mhm.
So for the ones that may not know, for this specific event, which is the Sons of Salvation and Children's Worship Service Talent Showcase, we made it in a way where today is the district finals. So the ones that participated in the cluster level. So the district has been has these clusters or groups, right? Where different locales and group worship services join for that level, the cluster level. And today they're representing the cluster for the district finals. Did I make sense? But yeah, so we're so excited. And
Excited.
so
Very excited.
for today, what is your role? Where did you help?
Today, I'm now doing my registration. So everyone coming, they have to register their name, what local are they, what position, like Buklod Kadiwa, something like that.
Okay, so for the ones that may not know, Buklod are the members of the Church of Christ that
Are married.
Married
Yeah.
couple.
Kadiwa members are the Church of Christ members who are 18 years old and above, who are not yet married. And if we do mention later for the Binhi, they're the members of the Church of Christ that are between 11 to 17 years old who are baptized inside the Church of Christ. There you go. And what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward, but everyone is so excited here. So of course, we want everyone to win. In our cluster, hopefully, cluster 4 is the Saturn for the choral competition, Buklod, and especially our young one, CWS, for the talent showcase. Come on, Battersea!
Oh, see, we're already cheering. We're already
Yeah,
cheering for one.
the cheer later on.
Yes, I'm so excited because as Chris has mentioned, the brethren come from different locales. So the ones that I remember are Southampton, which is still on the South Coast, Bournemouth. Well, we're here in Bournemouth. Yes. There's Notting Hill as well. Sutton has been mentioned.
Yeah.
Battersea.
Hertfordshire.
There's Hertfordshire, yes. There's Eastbourne. Stratford.
Eastbourne and Stratford are here,
And
yeah.
then Heathrow North,
Yes.
as
Can't
well
wait.
as, who am I missing?
That's the It's
There's a lot, and so we're so excited to see everyone participate with their musical performance, because to see that, just FYI, they're not choir members in the Songs of Salvation
Mhm.
booklet edition, so it's lovely to see how the brethren are musically talented.
Yeah, and it's always nice, especially because, as you said, it's like a joint competition today,
Yes.
right? So we're able to see brethren, as you said, who aren't necessarily choir members, take part and showcase their talent, and then get together to unite, and then come through to the finals, isn't it?
Like the parents and the young one will be like showing their talent today. So
Yeah.
watch out, everyone.
And it's
Yeah.
nice as well because this is also with the CWS finals as well, right?
Exactly.
The talent
And
show.
so we would like to shout out Guilford and Milton Keynes, the ones that we haven't mentioned yet. And also we forgot North London.
Oh, yes.
North London as well. So I think we did mention all the finalists for today in both activities.
Yeah, shout out to all of those who've taken part and who have reached this stage of the competition. And it's not even about who wins. It's just being part of the competition itself, taking part what counts, especially from my perspective, because my kids are taking part in this, and we were talking about this in the car. It's the experience and the memories that we're able to make
Yes.
as brethren. And whenever we're all together, it's nice. You see, the love of the brotherhood is here. We're all excited. We've practiced for this. We've prayed for this. And, for those people behind the scenes, we've organized it. And now we're broadcasting live. And we're about to give you a first-hand insight to what's been going on, right? In
I
preparation for
know,
this.
and because I'm with Book Club members right now. So how do you think the participants or the finalists for today prepared for today?
Well, they had first and foremost, there was like a devotional prayer.
Devotional
Yes.
prayer every
Mhm.
day,
That's-
like every night. We have to join with the district for at least a week, and then practice all the time. And they're so excited to won, not even to won. It's just like to participate to everyone. And this is our duty. Won or lose, we have to happy whatever happened tonight. So come
It's
on,
about
Claude.
the love for the brotherhood, the participation, the unity, right? We always mention this because as we have been mentioning the local congregations and also the GWS or group worship services, we're here cheering for all of you. And it's not only us talking today because as mentioned earlier, Aaron was going to join us to update us or give us updates regarding what's going on in the venue. We're here too, but Ariane, what's going on in that part of the venue?
Hello. Can you hear me? It's quite loud out here. So right now, at the moment, I don't know if you can see, there's quite a few brethren here from all the locals and GWS here in the district of Britain South. We're waiting to start the CWS showcase as well as the Song of Salvation finals. We're all excited to see all the performances as we have so many brethren, talented brethren in our district. And I think Ate Erica did mention all the performances are done by brethren that are not choir member. So that's even more a plus to even enjoy more the talented brethren here in Bournemouth. We're here in Bournemouth at the moment.
What are you looking forward to, Ariane?
Well, because I've seen behind the scene, the little kids are dressing up as characters, and I really, really want to see them perform and sing at the same time.
Oh, I'm so excited now that you've mentioned. And also for the ones, because Arian did mention ate, and I've been calling Chris Kuya. So for the ones that may not know Filipino or Tagalog, ate means big sister and Kuya means big brother. So it's a way for us to give respect to the ones who are older than us.
It's a challenge not to say it though. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think it's because we come from the Philippines, so we always incorporate that Filipino side of us.
And we're always very respectful anyway.
Yes.
So but yeah, Sister Ariane, it's nice. We can see the brethren behind you getting ready, passing back and forth because you can see them who's rushing back over there, right?
We are so excited. And so Aaron, you can actually like give us updates in a bit as well. From the front view if you'd like to, so we can see also the stage.
Yes, that's fine. I'll try go at the front and show also all the decorations for this event.
All right, we can't wait. Thank you so much, Aaron. See you in a bit. All right, that was a quick update. Well, we haven't started yet, and I'm looking forward to because I think if we've already started, then you would hear music as our background right now.
There's a lot. You might be able to hear just some background noise because we can hear some of the participants behind the studio where we're in right now, just talking and discussing the preparations and meeting and greeting each other, especially. We've got brethren coming from all different congregations and group worship services. So we haven't seen each other for a moment, and we always stop and we have a little catch up. And then next thing you know, we're being ushered because we're running a little bit late. To get ready. So it's always nice. The energy, we can feel it. And then you're going to see Sister Erin later on. She's going to give us another close up of the stage later on in the program. So who are you going to be cheering for, Sister Erin?
I'm gonna cheer for everyone. I enjoyed because I was one of the judges for Cluster 3. So shout out to Ate Cheryl for like inviting me in cluster 3, and she's also our producer for today, for INC Radio. But also, I'm excited to see the other clusters because I was in cluster 3, so that means that I wasn't able to watch the other participants.
Yeah,
in the other
likewise as well.
clusters.
Because we had our finals. They were conducted in Battersea.
Mhm.
You see, so now everybody's all together, isn't it? So it's
Yes.
going to be a real pleasure to see all the different performances who won in their clusters. So, and as what Sister Arian said, she was present to see all the kids, some of the costumes in preparation for the talent show. And it's going to be great to see, because having opportunities like this allows the children to develop the skills needed for things that will happen later on in the future. See, having that confidence to be up on stage, to perform in front of a live audience, as well as showcase their talents as well, with their group all together, right? So when you're all together, the energy is contagious.
Yes, and especially when you're gonna see them perform, it's like you hear everyone encourage them and being entertained as well.
Yeah.
So it's like very lovely to see how, no matter how we come from different local congregations, we're there to cheer for all of them.
Yeah, and then from our perspective, because we've done this numerous times already.
Yes.
Some of the kids have never done this before, isn't it?
I
So
know.
for them to be in front of such a large audience, that's a testament to themselves when it comes down to their preparation and the confidence that they have in themselves.
I know it's something that, like, if you're a bit shy, but you remember that first of all, you're not there alone on stage. You're with your fellow brother and sister, and you're doing this for fun and to participate. So it's so nice. And we've got Arian back with one of the participants, I think. Arian, hi.
Hello.
Oh, they're from Southampton. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, we are. We're a bit overwhelmed at the moment. Hopefully, we will win.
How do you
can see.
feel?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. We have a lot of preparation, so hopefully we're ready at this part.
I think the internet connection is not working, or it's your headset, Arian. I can't hear what she's saying.
How about that?
Yes,
Yes.
now I
Yes.
can hear you.
Sorry about that. Yes,
No
we're
worries.
we're from South Coast, and we're trying to prepare up to this time. Hopefully, we will win it. Hopefully, we'll do it for the glory of our Lord God.
Yes. And
How are you feeling, sister?
how are you feeling?
A little bit nervous, but we will try our best.
That's all that matters, right? And how many of you are participating from the South Coast?
We're 24.
24. That's
Yeah.
a lot as well.
It
And
is.
how's
We're
your
a big
preparation-
group.
How's your preparations been for this competition?
We've been preparing from 6 o'clock every Saturday and Tuesday from 6 to 10 p.m.
6 to 10 p.m. Wow. Okay. So would you say that you're ready?
Hopefully, I think so. I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Aww.
Don't feel overwhelmed, sister. I mean, you've put the practice in, you've dedicated the time to it, and as you said, look, this is all for the glory of God. So the fact that you all have participated, right, and you put the effort in. This is it. You're here at the finals. Just come and have a good time. Do your thing, enjoy the moment, make those memories, and then we'll be cheering for you.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank
Thank you so
you.
much for joining us, Arian. All right. It was so lovely to have like updates, especially like when it's like a live event and we're here hosting. So Arian, where are you going next?
Well, at the moment, I'm here in one of the rooms, and all the participants for the Song of Salvation finals are here preparing.
Wow.
and also socializing. So I mean, the next one, I'll try to be at the front and show some of the performances, like live.
Nice. Thank you, Ariane. She's our correspondent, like a little correspondent going around the venue for us. Thank you so much for updating us. And so, Kuya Chris, as we wait for the start of the activity, we'd like to invite all of you and us as well to sit back and relax because we'll be right back after our station break. But before that, we'll have a musical performance, right, Kuya Chris?
Indeed.
And this is the performance from Cluster 4, and it was the first runner-up representing the local congregation of Battersea, who sang God Will Provide Strength. Enjoy!
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
In today's ever-changing world, where digital technology covers many aspects of our day-to-day lives.
All right, team, how are you all? Let's start our meeting.
Oh, this recipe looks delicious. Nowadays, it's easy to look for a recipe to cook for your family. Simply browse online and there, you'll find tons of them. I love it.
My report in the class today is about the proper way of using the internet.
Drawing is so much better using a phone. I can also make them move. Look, Mommy.
Let me see. Wow.
I love reading, but my eyes are tired. Let me just listen to my audiobooks.
It's time.
One thing is constant.
Who is assigned to pray?
It's me, Dad. Let's pray.
And will remain a lifelong priority. Family Hour. Family Devotional Prayer.
Welcome back to INCRadio United Kingdom. I'm Chris Boado.
And I'm Erica Celestino.
We are broadcasting live from Bournemouth, where
Yes.
there are two competitions that are happening. We have the Songs of Salvation finals that was recently conducted in the various different clusters, and the finalists are all here together to compete in the finals. As well as that, we've got the Children's Worship Service talent competition. Is it the talent showcase? Talent
Yes.
showcase. So the book club members, the Binhi members, the Kadira members are all here along with the Children's Worship Service. And we're so excited to be broadcasting live because Sister Arian is walking around the venue,
Showing us
snippets of what's happening. There she is again, look. And then I do believe that she's going to give us another insight.
in a bit. I think so. But as we're waiting for her updates in a bit, let's talk about the activities that we had in our district. So you know how the district, INCRadio United Kingdom, right? Satellite studio is represented by 3 districts: Ireland, District of Ireland, Britain North, and Britain South. So greetings to all of you brethren tuning in right now. And today we'll be showcasing 2 activities, one from Ireland and one from Britain South. So let's check out the first activity, which is the Unity Games local level. And it was conducted by the brethren from the local congregation of Belfast and
Ballymena.
the group worship service of Ballymena. There you go. So that you can see from what we're seeing in the pictures, they had ping pong or table tennis as sports, as well as darts. I don't know how to play either of them. Oh, group photo of I guess it's basketball.
Oh yeah,
right?
there's a basketball there. I was thinking it's either basketball or volleyball, right?
Yes,
But then, no.
either basketball or volleyball. It's nice with their uniform. I think it's basketball. Yep,
There's
volleyball as
There you
well.
go.
Ready to spike.
That brother's been training. Look at them biceps and shoulders. Go on, bro.
That jump too.
Yeah, exactly right. That focus.
And I
There's
think
the-
this
there's
is
the
basketball. Yes,
brothers.
playing basketball. There you go.
Yeah. It's always nice the Unity Games, isn't it?
Yes, because not only it's for everyone. So all the members from the various Christian family organizations participated. So that's from the Children's Worship Service to Binhi to Kadiwa and Buklod.
Look at the sisters. Well done, sisters.
Well
sisters.
done. And it's not about winning, as we say, because participating is already winning for all of us, but also showing sportsmanship and unity. That's why it's called Unity Games. And we talked about it last week for the Europe Unity Games showcase that we had.
Yes.
It was fun.
But look, shout out to the brethren in Belfast. We do hope that you all enjoyed yourselves and you had a good Unity Games over there. So
Yes.
it's nice. I love sport.
I love sports too. And of course, whilst we're mentioning the brethren there in Belfast and Ballymena, well, shout out to all the brethren there in Ireland. And so from Ireland and Northern Ireland, because Belfast is in Northern Ireland, let's move to England and go back to Britain South, where they had their secretary special gathering.
How about that?
So that took place in the local congregation of Battersea, and the brethren across the district connected to the various sites, but also went to Battersea for the main site.
That's right. There's Sister Nora. She's like head secretary over in Battersea. And then that's the main sanctuary over in Battersea itself. That's the mother locale in Europe, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
See,
was the first local congregation in Europe.
And then we have to have a special shout out for the secretaries, because they're the ones that help keep order when it comes down to the brethren that come down to the church, and then they allow us to know who needs to be visited, who needs some care, etc., etc. So they have a challenging task, and it's always nice because they're so friendly. And you can always feel the love when it comes down and the concern from them. So, and there's a lot, especially now with the expansion and the growth of church in this district over here in Britain South. And it's the same because Britain North and then Ireland as well, they all have a specific role to play to make sure that we all stay connected and that we're all united when it comes down to attending worship services, isn't it?
Yes.
So, yeah, shout out to all of the secretaries over there.
Love that. And, you know, of course, greetings to all the brethren here. I was going to say there, but I'm like, we're here in the district of Britain South. And of course, we're excited also to showcase the following activities in the 3 different districts, as well as the district of Britain North. So keep tuning in to INCRadio United Kingdom to see all the different activities that we have here. But I know Ariane is already around giving us another update, or ready to give us another update, I think. I think her camera is still off. She said she was gonna show us from the front, right?
Is that where the stage is?
The stages.
Hello.
Hello.
So I'm still going around and looking at the brethren getting ready. But I can show you the other side.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
So there's quite a few brethren right now, and it's quite fully packed with all the brethren here in the district.
Some of the brethren waving.
Wow. It's
so at the moment, we are waiting for their tech rehearsal, as I think they're having a bit of difficulties, but hopefully that's gonna be solved soon, and we'll be able to start the program.
That's how you know it's one of those big activities, because we want to make sure that everything goes smoothly. And so techie stuff, I'm not a tech person, so hopefully, you know, are you a techie?
No.
Especially if it's like a musical event, audio is important. And so I think they're double checking. So we're so excited to start the activity.
It's part of the build-up.
I know, right? Because everyone's like, okay, we're gonna start soon, and we can't wait to cheer for everyone.
It's always the challenge, isn't it? Because there's always little hiccups in preparation, and we've got the technical abilities when it comes down to those brethren who are skilled.
Yeah, so shout out to our brethren.
Because there's a lot
helping
that
out.
happens behind the scenes, isn't
That
it?
we don't know. Exactly. So thank you so much also to the production team.
Yeah, I've been behind the stage and just watching them. Communication is key because they've all got their different roles to play, and to make sure that everybody understands those roles and that they work together in sync to make sure that the production runs smoothly.
Yeah.
See?
But also, like, you know, it's about also, I was gonna say something and I forgot.
No, especially like a big production like this.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. There you go. I was gonna say, you can tell it's live.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no second take. It's like how they say, the show must go on.
Yeah, the show
So
must go
you
on.
know, it's how we're doing it right now. It's a show, and we can't really cut.
No,
and
but
repeat.
also the improvisation comes into play as well.
Yes.
See, because with all the different members and brethren who are backstage, like the stage hands, they've got a lot of moving things in preparation for the next participants to come on, right?
Yes.
And then you've got the lighting and then the sound, right? The sound engineers and everything like this, as well as, you know, the hosts who are like you and I, you know, because we've hosted before for what was that? So 8 years? Oh, no, yeah. for
Songs
that.
of Faith, Love, and Hope.
Yeah, there you go, right?
Oh. Oh, okay. So
we've got producer lady, boss lady in the background who's whispering.
oh, and we have Arian again. Sorry to cut you off, but there's Arian with a participant from the Children's Worship Service Talent Showcase.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Gabriel po.
Gabrielle. Okay, so Gabrielle, what are you going to wait? First of all, which locale are you representing?
Notting Hill po.
Notting Hill. I love what you're wearing. You're ready to perform?
Yes po.
How do you feel?
I feel really excited to be able to show what we've been working hard on.
And what have you been working on? What have you been working on? What's your performance?
Well, we've been practicing the song Brave po.
Brave.
Brave.
Okay.
And what's your costume?
So I'm wearing like an army based outfit po.
Okay. So you're all soldiers, are you?
Po.
And how many people are in your group from Notting Hill?
I think around 14 po.
40.
14.
14.
Okay. There's going to be 40 soldiers coming up on the stage here representing being brave, right? And how have you, what have you done to help prepare for this competition?
So I prayed that God will guide me in this activity, and I practiced a lot.
How old are you, Gabriel?
I'm 11 po.
Wow. So he's have you been baptized? Oh no, because it's children's worship service. Yes. Okay. So he's part of the Children's Worship Service, or CWS. We're excited to see you perform, Gabriel, and thank you so much for joining us on INC Radio. Do you have any greetings? Oh, he's shy. It's his first time joining INC Radio. Thank you so much, and hopefully it's not gonna be the last time. Thank you.
We'll see you on stage. Well done.
Well done. Oh, that was so cute. And he can show, like he's shown how excited he is. But also I feel like not only it's like the presence on stage, especially when you're young, you're like a bit, you know, scared. But I think it's more fun if you all do it like all together. I remember.
And you also have to do things that are scary.
Yeah, so that you get to learn as well, right?
Because that's the opportunity to experience it, and then you'll soon find out that you're more than capable. See, and then you'll grow from it. You're building confidence, and this is what I was talking about earlier on in the program, especially with the children's worship service, because the children's worship service are for those children who are 5 Is it 5?
4.
4.
4.
See, so you're going to get children who are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old.
Yes.
Some of them have experienced being on the stage before, so they're used to it. And for those who are experienced when it comes down to performing, they're the ones who are able to nurture those who aren't experienced. And that's what's
Exactly.
nice, because they give them the support needed
Yes.
and the encouragement
Definitely.
so that they can all unite together and then perform. And, you know, when you see the little children, you know, some of them are really, really cute. I remember when Josh and Mia, my kids, they were up there. I think Mia's performing later on today, so I can't wait to watch you, Mia. But it's nice because at such a young age, they're still able to perform and showcase their talents and combine it with everyone else. Like Gabriel, who's performing with 13 other brethren from Notting Hill. And it's nice because, as I said, it gives them the opportunity to develop that confidence and that life skill needed, so that when it comes down to the latter stages, as they grow in church, they'll be veterans, right? And then they'll be performing like you, and then they'll be coming up on INC Radio, and then they'll be hosting, and then they're not going to be scared, right?
And shy, exactly. That's true. That's true. But you know what I've realized? Time really flies because we have to say our goodbyes soon.
Isn't it?
We've been having so much fun, especially looking forward to the activities that we have today in our district. But as promised earlier, we're going to read the greetings, right? The shout out part of our show.
And international ones.
So let's start with the ones we've seen from the beginning. So of course, Sister Lani King. Hi, Foy. She says, hello, beautiful Sunday. Shout out to all finalists, CWS Talent Showcase and Buklod Songs of Salvation today at Bournemouth. See you all there. Go Britain South. Then we have Michael Bautista saying, greetings to all the viewers. Happy weekend for hashtag Heathrow, hashtag Britain South. Good luck to Heathrow North in the Songs of Salvation. See, Booklet Edition. They're all like, you know, cheering as well. And then we have Sarah Jane Tapiru, hashtag Notting Hill, Britain South. And see other.
And then we have Maravik Dumane, who's shouting out Battersea. And then we have Leilani, she's also shouting out Battersea. And then we have LeBron Smith, who's shouting out Eastbourne, and Ariel Timbreza.
Arceli Timbreza.
Forgive me if I mispronounce your name. Okay.
No.
And then we scroll down, Edna Lynn Abayon. She's shouting out the brethren from the local congregation of Notting Hill. And then
we have
Tess Dozina, who's shouting out North London. So, and then
we have Melanie Sevilla, hashtag Heathrow. Agnes Agaton, hashtag Battersea. Edwin 14, hashtag North London. We have Sister Jenny Velasquez. Greetings po to all congregations competing tonight. Win or lose po, we send you all our big congratulations po. Love from hashtag Heathrow. From Sister Christina Hebrew, hashtag Heathrow Britain South. We have so many comments.
Too many.
I know, right? Oh, and advance happy birthday to Sister Megan Bautista, who's turning 15 next Saturday. Hashtag Heathrow from Brother Michael Bautista. And we have from Sister Christina Bautista, happy viewing, brethren. And also from Sister, I think I read this. From
Buenaflor Colado, shouting out brethren from North London.
And then we have from Delmar Domino, aloha everyone, greetings from the locale of Wailuku, district of Hawaii Pacific. Aloha. And then we have, here.
Sunny Cirillo, greetings from Salinas district of Silicon Valley, California.
USA. Happy viewing.
Thank you so much for joining us.
And then we have also greetings from PJ Saludes and TJ Saludes from Quebec City in Canada.
Wow, okay.
And then we also have Marilyn Bautista. Congratulations to all participants in Bournemouth. You were all winners.
Yeah. How nice is that?
Right.
You know, it's more or less 3 corners. We had Hawaii, we've had Canada, we've had Silicon Valley in California.
Yeah. Oh, also we have East Coast too. In where was the from? Oh, from Stacy Larkin. Hello from Temple Hills, Maryland.
Wow.
So see, we also have we have Italy watching from the local of Milan South District of Italy North from Clarita Quilates.
Do you know Clarita?
Yes, hello po. And then we have Philippines as well from Mario Oka. From greetings from local of Brixtonville District of
Brixton, that's South London.
And then that's from Philippines. We have so many from Sutton, from Eastbourne, Battersea, from Heathrow, from Jerry Season. We are here supporting Cluster 1, CWS Notting Hill, and Bucloyd Heathrow North at Heathrow. So they're in Heathrow. Oh, Cambridge. Jenny Lee Panopio, hello, oh dear brethren from local of Cambridge. So thank you so much for joining us today on INC Radio United Kingdom. Unfortunately, we can't read them all.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's so many. So we're just going to mention the ones that we can see right now. So thank you so much, Rhea Rosibara from Eastbourne, Orlando Doctolero, Tiffany Prado,
Josh Valesco.
Yes. And then there's so many. Leia
Orlando
Virai.
Doctorio.
Yeah. Rose Cariaga from Notting Hill. There's so many. Oh, Annabelle Celestino. Hi, Mom. She says, hello po everyone, hashtag Heathrow. And I see there's so many. There's literally so many. So unfortunately, we won't be able to read them all, but we did read a lot today. So again, thank you so much for joining us on INC Radio United Kingdom.
It's going to be a special occasion for INC Radio United Kingdom next week. Because we are actually going to be celebrating 8 years of being able to broadcast live and showcase the many activities as well as triumphs in the 8 years that we've actually been broadcasting. And there's been many, from humble beginnings to now reaching a global audience.
Yes.
How nice is that, no?
And I think Ariane wants to say her byes as well.
Hello.
Hello
again.
Hi and bye.
So, yes, for my greetings, I wanted to greet all the congregation and GWS in the ecclesiastical district of Britain South and all the brethren that are here in these 2 events that we're holding. And hopefully everyone is going to enjoy and we can all spend quality time together as well as our faith being edified.
Yay. Thank you so much, Arian, for joining us and for being our correspondent today. Shout out to you. And also last greetings because we saw Brother Seth Hebrew's message or comment. Good luck to all the finalists. Go Cluster 1 from Heathrow. And then, from Italy, Sister Irene Unai. There's so many. I won't be able to read them. Sorry. But again, thank you so much for joining us today. And of course, before we end with our show, we'd like to have, we would like to give our greetings, right? Kuya Chris, to the Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, as well as to the CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Eraño V. Manalo, and as well as to the district ministers in our districts here, District of Ireland, Brother Pepito Aquesta, District of Britain South,
Harley.
Yes, Alcantara, and Britain North, Caromeo, Anthony Pena. Thank you so much. And of course, to all the ministers and ministerial workers in our districts and to INC Radio, to the INC Radio crew here in our districts. And of course, in my personal readings, I include everyone. So everyone is included.
Same.
But again, thank you so much for joining us today. And don't forget to keep watching us on INC Radio, right?
And if you haven't already downloaded the application, download it on your phone. And then that way you'll be able to keep updated with not just the happenings over here in the district of Great Britain South or Britain South or Britain North or Ireland, but all over the world. And also CFN News, right? You can watch that every day.
Yes. And also don't forget that, you can also rewatch the episodes that we have. You just have to type them on YouTube. And don't forget to follow INC News and Updates on Instagram, Facebook, and all the different social media to be updated about the different activities that are happening, activities of the church that are happening around the world. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in and see you next week. Bye!
Bye.